Hey friends, this is Caitlin from CaitlinMargaret.com, and today we are talking relationships. So, have you ever been in that amazing honeymoon period of a relationship where everything about the other person is perfect and you love them and appreciate them and respect them and you feel the same thing from them? And then suddenly, little by little, things kind of start to deteriorate. They don't get bad necessarily, but you don't feel that spark and that excitement that you used to feel. Like that person is just overwhelmingly in love with you and you just can't stop adoring them. Well, that's a natural thing to happen as you get used to anything or anyone in life, but it doesn't have to be that way. Because what happens is when we get used to someone, we tend to stop putting in all the effort that it takes to really make a relationship work. And yet, relationships are really, really important for our happiness and our well being. So, in order for you to stop taking advantage of your partner and stop being taken advantage of, stop, just thinking each other another person in the space with you, and really rekindle that love and that happiness, I've got a really, really awesome tool, which I call melting into a moment. So, by now, if you've been in a relationship for a while, your partner probably does things all the time for you that you don't even notice, like simple things like washing a dish or maybe eating a certain kind of food that you like just because they know that you like it, or maybe just making the bed every morning. Whatever it is, they probably do things for you and you do the same for them. And yet you guys have kind of stopped appreciating it. Maybe it's just the way they put their arm around you when you're watching the movie. Well, it's time to make those things really special, like they were in the beginning of your relationship. So, what you want to do is you want to melt into that moment by making it a five sensory experience. So, for example, let's say you're watching TV on a boring Monday night, Netflix and chill, right? Probably wouldn't notice that this is any special night with your partner. But instead, do that. Take a moment and inhale the scent of your partner. Fall in love with that smell. Take a moment to look around you and notice all of the blessings that you have in that room, all of the things that are unique to your relationship and your space that you're sharing with that person in that moment. Take a moment to feel what their energy feels like as they hold you and caress you or touch you. Take a moment to see how watching that show together is a unique experience that you're sharing from the perspective that both of you come to that show with. Talk about what it means to you, what it's like to share that experience. Melt into that moment and feel in your body what it's like to be connected to this person and enjoying a relaxing night home. That's melting into a moment. Or if your partner makes a bed in the morning, pause, give them a hug, and say thank you so much for your daily acts of care. These are the kind of things that turn things from passing moments that we don't even realize into loving and enriching experiences. And those are the things that really define our relationships. So this can turn around a relationship really, really quickly. And I recommend you do it whenever you get the chance. We've got to cancel that negativity bias, that kind of bias that we get when we just get used to people, and instead really keep them in our hearts and get excited about them on an everyday basis. That is the secret to long-term love from all of the relationship experts that are out there. So I hope you fall in love a little bit more today, and I will see you on the blog next week. Bye-bye.